Hey, how you doing, everybody? Hope everybody's doing great. I have a second or a catch up or a follow up video. And yes, a viewer did call me out on that. And I thank them for that because I do have a tendency not to do follow ups, even though I say I'm going to. It's not on everything. I do a follow up on a lot of the stuff, but I do forget every now and then because I do something and then I get a little excited about something new or something different and I want to do it. And follow up videos are a little hard with some stuff because I try to keep the videos a certain length and there's not much to say about some follow up videos, so I kind of neglect them. And yes, that is my fault. I will totally admit to that. So I will actually link this video to that viewer's comments to make sure they get the follow up video. It was about the keyboard, the follow up. I was planning on doing the follow up with these two knives, of course, but the keyboard, yes, that was meant to be and it was never done. So, yes, they were 100% right. So, thank you so much for pointing out. I appreciate it. But before we get into all this, so you can see the follow up videos, make sure you hit the subscribe over here and you get those two little marks above that little bell. And then you're subscribed to the channel. You get the videos when they come out. And you get to enjoy all the great videos. Then you come over here and tell everybody how you like it so much by hitting that thumbs up. And it helps with the YouTube out there, gets the videos out to more and more people. This is the keyboard they were asking about. I cannot hook it up to my Kindle right now because it is a little dongle inside here, which is a USB. My Kindle doesn't have the USB, but you can actually go to Five Below and buy the dongle. The reason why I can't show the dongle is because it's connected to the microphone that is connected to my phone where I'm shooting the video from. So I can't really take it out of that and have the microphone to do the voice because the voice sounds so much better through the microphone than it does through the actual phone. So that is why we do not have the dongle in front of us. It is about maybe 6-7 inches long. It goes, and you can get it for a different. You can get it for a mini USB or USB to mini USB. This one is actually USB to USB C because my phone is the USB C, which most stuff is anyway now. And they do have both versions of the dongle, but it's a little thing. You one end you would plug this in, and then the other end you would plug it into USB C. But with this little dongle, you can plug it into your. If we can get it to focus, you can plug it into your laptop or into your TV if you have a smart TV. You can use the keyboard on all those. I did test it and I used it on all of those. I've used it on my Kindle. I even used it on my phone to play a game, which I don't really keep games on my phone per se. I do on my tablet because I just don't. I use my phone for other stuff. I use it for communications, emails, making videos, and stuff like that. So I don't really per se take out my phone to use it for that type of stuff. So I did download a game, played the game a few times on the keyboard, and then I moved on from there. And as you can see here, it is trying to find something, so I'm going to turn it off. That is the on and off switch. And you can actually plug in a mini micro USB here to get something else to run off of it. So as you can see, it does say USB there. I had it upside down. And then over here is where you're to, yes, they are Kirtland. They are, what do you call it? Costco brand batteries. So it has that little here, your USB little dongle fits right there. And then there's all this other room for stuff. I don't know what you would want to put in there, but you can put stuff in there. The plastic, it's a little kind of chinky. The plastic kind of meh. But the buttons are really good, nice and premium. There's the little dongle again. Like I said, if you have a smart TV or like a Fire Stick or something like that, you could plug this in the TV and run everything off of there. You get to sit back and run your entire TV. I even have a surround sound bar that I did a video on. You could check that out. You could actually hook everything together and have a surround sound with your keyboard sitting in the bed watching movies or whatever. Netflix and chills if you want. Or chill, whatever. But anyway, just like on your laptop, here is the little touchpad for the mouse. And then it shows you the actual mouse button. So you would hold there and go back and forth. And that is the left mouse, right mouse. You can dongle through everything here and hit there. You have an E button. Some of the buttons can be set. So when you go into it, you could set them. You got home for like your TV and stuff. You could switch to a different mouse. You have play, pause, rewind, fast forward, and all that. It does have volume up and down here, of course. You have two more mouse buttons. Function button, you can press function and then you see the corresponding blue buttons up above. It is very responsive. The mouse pad is just as responsive as a laptop's little mouse pad thing. So it is pretty good, pretty responsive. You have your F buttons if you want to go into the BIOS of a computer or something like that. You got your enter, your back, your space bar, your alt, so you can, and control. When you're typing and you want to use the control functions like to copy, you hit the control C. It does work. So you can highlight it with that or like that. You hit that, you hit OK, you got home, and you got search. So it does work very well with a smart TV or a video game, something like that. So definitely 100% I would say get it. I was just in, not this past week, but the week before, I was in Five Below, and they still have this in the video game section. They have it in either black or white. I haven't seen any other variant of colors. Like I said, over there's the power button. You have your, that says it's on. That's basically saying it's not connected to anything. And then you got, if your battery is low, that will blink. So it is definitely very nice. Oh, that's off again. There you go. Back to on. It is very nice. I would say the plastic quality could be better, but very nice. Now, for the other catch up or part 2 of the video, I started to put jimping up here. I didn't care for it, so I ground it down and just put it flat again. Because I couldn't get the jimping. I don't have the bit to do it just right. But everything is super smooth now. I smoothed out the edges here. Everything is super smooth. This was kind of grabby and catchy. I smoothed the metal so it lines up perfectly with the wood. So I grounded everything down. It is super smooth. I can really rub my hand on here hard and nothing will catch. I'm not going to get splinters or metal burrs or anything. Everything is all smooth out and flat. Even the little pins I smoothed out. So this, yes, I wasn't able to put the jimping on there. You can see a little dip in here where I tried to. I didn't care for it, so I just took it out. I probably will eventually touch that part up a little bit or try when I get a different bit. But the Dremel bit that I have didn't work. But this is really good. Very smooth. I love it. Now for the camper knife. If you go and watch the first video, you will see. Oh, there's a little bit of polish there. I gotta clean that up a little. I don't know where I put the cleaning cloth I had here. I had a cleaning cloth here. Anyway, as you saw, it was really rusty and quite dull. It's not an expensive knife, so I had no problem in doing so to clean it up. As you can see, the rust is gone over here. I even cleaned this up and straightened it out. The bail, best of my ability, that is a little bent still there. I don't have a vise. I do want to get a vise, but everything is nice and clean. This is super shiny. As you can see, everything's moving a lot better. I did grind it down and then I smoothed it out, and it's a cheap metal, of course, so you're not going to get a little cheap steel if it's that. But anyway, you're not going to get a super duper, like, you know, it's going to be smooth, but it's going to get marked up. I went back with the grinding stone and I put it back on there because I like the look of it. It kind of gives like a kind of a stonewash look. So as you could see, everything is all nice and clean now. Everything looks, well, not brand new because it's an old knife, but it looks new. I did sharpen this blade pretty good. I have not sharpened the small blade. I haven't gotten around to it because I've been busy doing stuff, but I will get around to it. As you can see, I said I left kind of that stone wash. This does need to be tightened a little bit because it is a little bit play in it. Not much, but it's not a knife I'm going to take out on the regular and do stuff with. Like I said, this has to be sharpened still, but you can see the basis of the blade. I did grind all the um, rust and grime and gook off. I like the way it looks. It looks pretty good. Like I said, it's not a usually expensive knife. It's not going to break the bank because I fixed it and, dolled it up or whatever, or, you know, ground up the blades and stuff. It's not going to kill the value of the knife because it's not that value, and I'm not going to sell it anyway. So I figure might as well make it look good and cool and usable again. So I will continue to do the sharpen on that. So, like I said, I'm very sorry for not doing follow ups. I'm guilty of that, and I'm trying to fix it. So this will be put into the what do you call that? Into the comment section where that subscriber said, or not, I don't know if he's a subscriber, but a viewer. We'll say viewer. So we will put that in the viewer thing for him so he can check out the follow up to the keyboard. Thank you so much for telling me. I really do appreciate that. And thank you guys so much for viewing. Like always, have a great, great day.